Look at this panel we have in the studio now. We are lucky enough to be joined by 4.5-year-old Olivia, who underwent a fetoscopic procedure for spina bifida. We have her mother, Lauren. They're both from Chicago. And then we have Dr. Aimen Shaaban from the Chicago Institute for Fetal Health at Lurie Children's Hospital. Welcome to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your story, which is super inspiring. Lauren, I actually want to start with you. Okay, take me through from the beginning. She's 4.5.
Yes.
Okay, she looks to be just absolutely thriving right now. We just had a good conversation during the commercial break. I learned all about her favorite fruit. Whole strawberry.
Whole strawberry.
Whole strawberry. She doesn't like them sliced.
Right?
And I also like whole pears because you can't eat the pits.
Whole pears.
You cannot eat the pits. She's already, I mean, learning to consume fruit properly.
Right, responsibly.
Lauren, all right, so take me through from the beginning. When you were pregnant, how you found out about her condition and kind of how you responded.
Yeah, so at around 15 weeks I had the AFP test and my numbers came back positive, which is not like diagnostic, but just indicates there could be a neural tube defect. After that I saw an MFM who did a high-level ultrasound and then confirmed the diagnosis that she did in fact have open spina bifida. So from there, that was kind of like the diagnosis day, as it's known for moms and dads. It's pretty shattering because when you get pregnant, you kind of have this whole world that you picture that's going to happen, and then that disappears and you don't really know how to put the pieces back together. I was very fortunate. The MFM I had knew Dr. Shaaban personally, and so he referred us to the Chicago Institute for Fetal Health, and that's kind of where we found ourselves the next step.
Okay, let's talk about Dr. Shaaban. Run us through exactly what spina bifida is, and from a medical perspective, your reaction when you found out about Olivia's diagnosis.
Yeah, so spina bifida is an opening in the spine. Typically the spine develops as a closed cylinder, and during development it doesn't quite close, usually in the lower back. And so you find the spine is open and the spinal cord is exposed to the outside. That's spina bifida.
Okay, and what are the, like if it's untreated, what happens if it's untreated?
Yeah, it has obviously a lot of neurologic complications as a result of it. Complications with leg weakness, sometimes leg paralysis. It also has complications in the brain that can lead to accumulation of fluid on the brain called hydrocephalus. And also the back of the brain, the cerebellum, can sink down into the spine, something called the Chiari malformation or hindbrain herniation.
Okay, so you guys actually intervened. Look at you. Look at you on the beach.
It was me on the ballet thing.
Oh, that was you. Do you do ballet?
Yeah, I do ballet, and I wish to do it again today.
Are you going to do it again today?
Yeah, maybe.
Can you tell everyone real quick, Olivia, how long it's going to take you to turn 5? That long.
That long.
Yeah, that long. She said it was going to take her all day to turn 5. So you intervened before Olivia was even birthed. How does that even work?
Yeah. So there's a lot of counseling and discussion, and we have a large team that's involved, and it's led by Dr. Robin Bowman, who's an amazing neurosurgeon. Olivia's neurosurgeon and her team. But basically, in mid-gestation, just after that, around 23, 24, 25 weeks, we'll actually go in through an incision in the mom's abdomen, and then with tiny instruments, enter the uterus and repair, just like we do after birth, repair the back to cover the spinal cord, to close it, put it back inside, and then cover it with layers of tissue, just like we would do after birth, but we do it before birth.
On the developing babies.
Yeah.
That is unbelievable. Lauren, what was that experience like for you? Is Olivia your first?
She is our first.
Oh my gosh, okay. So you had not even gone through.
Right.
Take us through that day.
It's a miracle what they do. It's truly miraculous. So yeah, we had the surgery. Recovery is a bit rough because you're trying to stay pregnant as long as you possibly can, against all odds, it seems, and you're kind of stuck on bed rest, like very minimal activity. So yeah, we stayed pregnant till 34 weeks. I think my water broke at 33 and 2. We were admitted, and then she came
so
at
about 7 weeks early.
Yeah, which is a bit, I think, for the surgery, pretty good. Yeah. So.
And what has her journey been like since then? I understand this was not the only surgery.
No, so we were in the NICU for about 2 months. So that was a little rough with preemie issues, and then her closure was still healing when she got out. And since then, she's had about 11 surgeries. 2 of those are ear tubes, but the other ones are all related to spina bifida. So he mentioned hydrocephalus, so she has a shunt in her head. And then she had a detethering. She's had some kidney issues, so she's had kidney surgeries as well. But obviously, she's whatever she's doing.
She is looking at herself in the monitors. We've got monitors here in the studio, and I think she likes.
Yeah, she's very happy to be on camera.
Can you talk about some of the most meaningful milestones that she has hit in her? You're happy. We're happy too. We're happy to have you too.
Yeah. You know, when you met her, you should probably able to talk your ear off forever. She had a speech delay until she was probably 3, probably like related.
Obviously making up for lost time.
She has completely made up for lost time. Her first steps were really incredible. She took them a little after she turned 2 and started walking by herself. She then had to have a detethering. It was in a summer where we had 5 surgeries in 6 months.
Oh my gosh.
Intense. But then after that, after like all the surgeries were done, she started walking and she's literally never stopped. She played soccer on her Park District soccer team, ballet. She's runs around with her friends and her sister. She's a very happy, very silly, amazing girl.
Dr. Shaaban, when you hear about these milestones, which ones to you, from a medical perspective, were the ones where you said, oh wow, she is now on track?
Yeah, you know, we just are part of the very beginning of life, and our part is to just ensure the best possible start. And as I hear all these things here and look at Olivia, I realize it's just being a normal kid in a normal family and doing all the things that her parents have always dreamed that she would do, and all the things that she'll do in life. And so it's all beautiful and wonderful.
I love hearing about it. Now, in terms of her forward trajectory, I understand there have been, more than 10 surgeries at this point total. Some of them didn't have to do with spina bifida. I mean, I know a lot of kids who had those tubes.
Yeah.
Oh man. What does the near future look like for Olivia?
Yeah, it's a large team of folks at the Spina Bifida Center at Lurie. Been doing this for 60 years, again led by Dr. Bowman. The goal is an independent, successful, happy, healthy life. And that requires maintenance of care, multidisciplinary care from orthopedic surgeons, urologists, neurosurgeons. And so it's continued care throughout to allow her to be able to go to school and continue to grow through to college and to become an independent adult. And I think she's really going to be just fine.
I would say so, based on talking to Olivia for a short time. Lauren, what has this whole journey done to your perspective on resilience, on family, on your own birth story, which you had a preconceived notion of what it might unfold, how it might unfold? What are your takeaways here?
I guess just being, I'm much more aware that anything can happen, right? But that something Dr. Bowman, that is mentioned, has said to me in the NICU when I was hounding her for specific answers about how the future would go, as I am wont to do. She just told me something to the effect of, well, if that happens, then we'll just manage. And she said it, if you know Dr. Bowman, she said it so matter-of-factly that I was like, oh, yeah, we will just manage. And I think it's kind of taught our family that with amazing people like Dr. Shaaban and Lurie Children and the Chicago Institute for Fetal Health and all these amazing teams, and Olivia and how great she is in our family, that, we'll manage.
I love this attitude. It is so inspiring to hear from you here. Now, Dr. Shaaban, what do you think this whole situation, my mind is blown that you guys can actually intervene on that level that early at 24, 25 weeks. What does this say about the future of fetal care in terms of advances that are happening here in 2025?
Yeah, that was a great question. Yeah, you can see that Olivia has an amazing mom, right, that will do anything for her child. And we want to lessen the burden on her mother to have, rather than having surgery, to have a minimally invasive procedure, which we're doing now, and in the future to have less and less invasive procedure so it's safer for mom and better for the baby. And in the future, we hope to continue to innovate, and someday, hopefully, we'll have a shot or a pill for this, and I can just retire and just show up at the family reunions and enjoy the beauty of what we're seeing. But really an amazing thing.
Yeah, I hope you have a long and successful career, but that would be kind of nice to have it in pill form. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. Olivia, you are a delight. Do you like seeing yourself in the monitor there, Olivia? Are you waving to yourself? Oh, she is just the cutest. Thank you all so much
Thank you for having us.
joining us, for sharing your story. Is there any, Doctor, is there any place online perhaps where folks can go to kind of learn more about this? If parents want to look into this further, if they may be facing similar challenges?
Yeah, we have a website, the Chicago Institute for Fetal Health at Lurie Children's in Northwestern Medicine. If you just search Chicago Institute for Fetal Health, it'll come right up, or the Lurie Children's website. And then we always have a nurse, an experienced nurse always available to chat.
Love it. Dr. Shaaban, Lauren, Olivia, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for being here on Chicago Now. We so appreciate it. Let's have her take us to break. Can you wave goodbye to everybody? We're going to be back with more Chicago Now right after this.